Hi, this is Ralene of RaleneCreates. I'm truly excited about this video. In this video, I will be putting together my Goals Challenge Workbook into a happy planner. If you want to see how I put together my Goals Challenge Workbook into a happy planner, stay tuned. I am currently running a Goals Challenge. Basically, for 21 days, you will be working through your goals that you can manifest them. And this is a Facebook group challenge that I am currently running. So I created a workbook for that particular challenge. Now, you guys know that I'm a little extra, so I couldn't just print it out and put it in a binder. I use happy planners for everything. So what I wanted to do is take some time and create this quick video so that you could see how I would put together my Goals Challenge workbook. Now, while we're at it, I want to tell you that I am really big about using your stash. If you have things, use them. You know, as I was getting ready to put this together, I realized that I had happy notes sitting over on the side. I had old sticker books, and they're not really old. I mean, I love this floral book. And actually, I got this, I've been doing happy planning for years. So I may have had this sticker book for at least 4 or 5 years. So I am going to try and use some of these stickers in my workbook. So let me tell you a little bit about the supplies that I have. Okay, so this is my daily, this is my baby happy planner. And so I only put it here to show you that, you know, I use a happy planner for everything. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I have my dailies in here. I have my faith inside of here. I have my wellness inside of here, my prayers, everything. So this goes with me. So I kind of keep this with me everywhere. I mean, it's in the bed with me. I'm laughing about that. Okay. Now, also, I have happy notes. I love happy notes because, and let me move them over, because basically they're just note sheets. You know, they're pages with note sheets in them. If you've ever bought one, and I think I have one over here that's open. And so when they're on sale, I buy them. Okay. Now, I know I always tell you guys to use your stash, but sometimes when things are on sale, you need to grab them. So I had these on in my stash, and so I'm going to use them. And at first I was going to just use the pages out of my workbook and grab some rings that I have and make another book. But then I realized that wouldn't it be nice to just use these because it already has extra paper in it. Now, I'm not sure which one of these I'm going to use. I really love this one that says be wonderful because, you know, I'm trying to be wonderful. So I was kind of thinking about that one. Then this one, and I'll show you my other one here. Why I bought 2 of this one is because it says make it happen today. Okay. And since I'm very goal-centered, very focused on making things happen, and I say this a lot, make it happen, let's make this happen, whatever. So I bought multiple of these, and I may have another one somewhere over there. And they were on sale. And at Michael's, I don't know, or somewhere, but I got them on sale. Now let me show you really quickly how I set up this one. Okay, and then we'll go dive into what I'm going to do with the goals one. Okay, so this one here, I have at the beginning of the year, I set out to do my goals, my vision board, like I always do. If you have not done my free vision board course, you definitely want to get that. You want to do that, and I walk you through some of the things that I did inside of this, and it is a free course. I'll put the link below so that you can go and be a part of that. It's awesome. Okay, now that vision board course is like, it's a precursor, I think, of the 21 Day Goals Challenge. But if you don't do the vision board, you could still do the goals challenge. But let's talk about that. So in this one, some of these things are kind of my secretive stuff. So I'm not going to go through everything. But what I've done is I went ahead and I put my name on the cover of it. Okay. And I take this one with me. It's in my backpack when I go to work. It's sitting next to me. And this is where I would go if ideas come to my head. Hey, there's a great idea. Wow, can I try that? So I put them here. So I have a vision board for every year for the last few years. And so I have my vision boards inside of here. Okay. And we'll talk more about brain dump. If you did my vision board course, you'll know about the brain dump. So here's my brain dumps, and they're in here as well. And this will allow me to go back. In scripture, they talk about an Ebenezer stone. Okay. And basically these stones in scripture are talking about looking back out at where you come from. A lot of times we're complaining, we're crying, and we're confused because guess what? Oh, we haven't accomplished anything. But if we look back over what we've accomplished in life, we'll realize that we've accomplished a lot. Okay. And in my case, I would say that God has delivered us from so much. So those stones in scripture was a way for him to look and see all the different places that God had brought him. This is why I keep all my vision boards in one place. Okay. And as well as my brain dump. It tells me where I've been, where I'm going, and whatever else. So that's that. Okay. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. And every year I have a word. And so I have my words are here also. Okay. Now, real quickly, I do challenges all the time. And so at the beginning of the year, I wrote out my God goals and the steps that I wanted to manifest. And you notice I'm going pretty quick. I even wrote out my, the different steps that I wanted. Here's my brain dump for 2021, and then my why, my reasons why, and I had one for every goal. Then I also created a vision statement. Okay, again, I'm not going to go through all of this because I'll talk more about that when I set up the Goals Challenge Workbook. So, and then the section here is for Ralene Speaks and Ralene Creates. I have marketing ideas, education ideas, and then I did some challenges. So this book here, and then I do coaching. I do life coaching. So back here is every time that I have a session with, I'm very electronic savvy. I love keeping notes inside of like Trello or Asana or Evernote or whatever. But when I'm in the middle of a coaching session, it is so quicker for me to just write. Okay, write really, really quickly. So this section here is a place for me to write and jot down notes that people are saying to me. And then I take it from here and put it in Asana or Trello or whatever tool that I am using. Okay, so that is this book here. So basically you could call this my goal 2021 goals book. Okay. And it's getting kind of big right now. So I might need to put some bigger rings on it. We'll see. Okay. So now that's how this one was set up. And now I have not determined yet which one of these. Now the difference between these two is this one has dots and this one has lines. Okay. I kind of like this paper because of the lines, because it allows me to write evenly and whatever else. But dots do that too. Now, let me tell you the reason why I like this one. I like this one because the paper is white. So we'll see. And I haven't decided as far as the cover. We'll come back to that and maybe you guys can help me. Okay. Now, so the Goals Challenge, 21 days. So on Facebook, I have a group called Women Growing on Purpose. And it's all about women coming together, empowering each other to grow. No matter what our problems are in our lives, no matter what has happened to us in our lives, God has put us in a situation that we can grow and learn from them. Trials come to make us strong. So grow is all about doing that. Okay. And seeking opportunities to be better and grow from a situation, no matter what has happened from you with you in your life. Okay. one day I'll have to tell you my testimony, but all the things that it has happened to me in my life, I look back at each one of those things as opportunities for me to grow and do better. So here's the Goals Challenge Workbook. Okay, so every lady or every person that participates in the 21-day Goals Challenge, which is on Facebook, they will get this workbook along with daily videos to work through the workbook, along with daily encouragement, as well as a community of ladies that are all working together to reach their goals. Okay, so it's amazing. There'll be a link about it, and below, if you're interested, let me know, make your comments or whatever else. Okay, so this workbook is what everyone will be working through. Okay, and I decided that if I'm going to challenge them, that I need to do the same thing. So even though I have my other workbook over here, which has my year-long goals, what I'm going to do is take my second quarter goals and work on them in the workbook along with the other ladies for 21 days. Okay, so what I did is I went and I printed my workbook in Happy Planner size. Okay, so these were designed 8.5 by 11, and all I did was I printed my workbook in with a reduction in size by 82%, okay, which is Happy Planner size. And then I took my handy dandy paper cutter and I cut them down to size, and then I used my Happy Planner hole punch and I hole punched them. Okay, very simple. Okay, yeah, I know I'm extra, a little bit extra. So now what I've done is in the workbook, okay, this is how the cover comes. Okay, this is how you will receive it. Again, a little bit extra. I came and put my name here. I could have used my Cricut to do it, but I came here and put my name here. So I'm not going to use this cover, or I'll probably use it towards the back or something like that. Okay, so that's my goal. Now, I am not going to go through all of this because this is a part of the challenge and I don't want to share everything. But what I will do is you'll see that there is a welcome message from me. And then there's a table of content, and I'm going to use this table of content to make sure that I did not accidentally put pages out of order when I was designing it, when I was cutting it. And so because it's 21 days is 3 weeks, and I believe that in 21 days you can create a habit. And so that's why I'm challenging everyone to do during the challenge. So there's 3 weeks, so week 1, week 2, and week 3. And then there are activities or challenges throughout each one of those, as well as a tracker. So as I am putting this together, I'm going to make sure that my pages are in order so that I don't lose things out of order. And so quickly, this is our content page. Here are the things that you'll need. I tell them to print the workbook out, have a separate journal or a planner. In my case, that's what I'm doing. Your favorite writing tools. Here are my favorite writing tools. I have the Inner Gel, Liquid Gel by Pentel. I have those there. A fresh drink. I have my water. I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm drinking water all the time. So refreshing drink to quench your thirst while working. Okay, a list of resources that can help you with your goal. Okay, when I really start sitting down and working on this project, I actually have a Pinterest board that has all my resources in one place so that I can, if I want to do this, how do I do this? If it's a financial goal, okay, financial goals is one of the goals that I have. And so I want to know the best way to budget, the best way to save, the best way to save for retirement, all of those things. So all of those resources are in a Pinterest board for me. Okay. And then the last one here that I tell everyone is to have an open mind, to think outside of the box. We limit ourselves so much. And so I'm encouraging everyone to think outside of the box as they're setting their goals. Okay. Now, again, I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you the first couple of pages, and then I'll put it together. Okay, so there's 21 days, and this is a goal tracker. So every day that you're completing the challenge, you can mark off what you're actually doing. The very first day, I believe, is setting up the workbook. So if if today is the day that I am setting up my workbook, what I would do is I'd come with a pen and I'd write today's date there. And today is 4/7/21. Okay. Or, you know, you can do this any way you want. You can just check it off. I am using the date method so that I know where I left off, what happened in that year, or what happened in that time period, and whatever else. And then you'll see the name of each one of the challenges for that day are actually on here. So I will be tracking this off as I go. And in the challenge, we're encouraged or challenged to post a copy of that day's challenge so others can see what you've done. Okay. So, and then there's just a progress tracker. I'm going to print a couple of more of these so that as I'm doing extra tasks other than the challenge, I will be using this. And this could probably be used in each one of the sections. Okay. Now, again, week 1, and then there's week 2, and all of the pages are inside of here. And so brain dumps or your to-do list, your accountability, all of that is going to be in here. So now let's go really quickly and start putting it together. Oh, I wanted to say something. I printed these. Now, for the record, my printer does not print double-sided. I could have done them at work. I could have taken them to Office Depot. I could have done all of those things. But I intentionally printed these. And this is the 40-page workbook. Okay. I printed them on one side intentionally. Okay. And let me explain why. Say, for instance, this is my brain dump. Okay. All right, pages. Now, granted, that would have looked nice back to back like that, but I want to be able to journal and talk about my thoughts, okay, about what I was doing. So if I'm brain dumping here, I would use this side here to actually spread out if I needed a little bit more room or other things. So I'm going to intentionally do it this particular way. And I am going to use some of my stickers to make those pages a little bit more decorative as I go along. Okay, so this is going to be my go-to book. And again, I say, let me see here. 2017 is when I bought this. A little bit longer than I thought. So, so this was actually for the memory keeping. I don't even think they have those anymore, but I am using my stash. I did not go out and buy anything. I'm not encouraging you to go out and buy anything. I'm not encouraging you to make it this way. I'm just showing you how I would do it. Okay. So let me get my planner, and I think I am going to go with the white pages. Okay. Now, what I love about Happy Planner is if I did not want to use this cover, I could remove it and switch them if I wanted to. Okay, that's the reason why I like the Happy Planner. And the ring system, I can put my pages anywhere that I want. Now, I took this off for another reason, because I love, and I don't know what these are called. These are I don't know. These are the hardcovers. No, they're not the hardcover. The hardcovers is the bigger one that wrap around or whatever. But I have fallen in love with these. Yeah, it's called a snap-in hardcover, pre-punched. And I only found them on Amazon. And so anytime I find them on Amazon, I buy them. Okay, because I love them. I have them in this color, I have them in pink, and I have them in black and whatever else. And so as you'll see, I think I've had this one several years, and I actually love it. And it just kind of wipes clean, and it just seems classy to me for the classic planner, and I try to keep it clean as possible. So I found that I had one, and I think that that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it to cover it. So I might not need this at all if I put this on. So let's go from there. All right, now I'm going to use the table of contents so that I can make sure that I put my pages in the right way. Now, every Happy Note or every Happy Planner comes with this nice little note from them. And then also in the planners, the Happy Notes, they already have dividers. I also have some dividers if I need other sections. This is perfect for me because there's 3 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to divide my items up into the 3 weeks, and so that I know exactly where I was with inside of the challenge. And I'm going to put the top pages, the table of contents, and the tracker all up in the front. So where are my pages? Right here. So real quickly here, all of these things here, the trackers, and all of those are going to go right in the front. Okay, and ready to go. Okay, and then I'm going to go to, I started using this one, I was at a meeting, so I can put this one, that's what I love about it, in some other book. Okay, and I don't think I used anything else. Okay, all the pages are in here. Okay, so now if you'll notice, every section has their divider for whatever week they're on. Now what I also love is like, so say for instance this roadmap to success or whatever I'm trying to talk about at that particular time, and if I needed a page, I could always pick up that page from here and move it. That's why I also like the Happy Planner. Okay, and so I can move pages around. Okay, now let's go back and put this table of content back where it came from, and it should be right before here. So that's that. Now what I really want to check is how thick it is. Okay, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, now if I needed to, I can go and put the bigger classic rings on. Okay, if I really wanted to, I can switch the rings out. Okay, so these are smaller. I guess these are the same size as the minis. And then this is the classic size. And then these are the extender rings. I obviously don't need them. I have them on my daily planner, but I do have them. But then this size here is the next one up, which would allow me to expand a little bit more. Another great thing about Happy Planner. Okay, now I mentioned that I am going to put a cover on it, so let me get the cover. So there's the cover, and as you can see, it's cut for the Happy Planner, and I am just literally going to pop them in. Okay, there we go. Now I decided to not keep these in because it actually makes it kind of bulky. I know for a fact that I am probably going to swap out these rings at some point, because as I start writing and I put stickers on the pages, it's going to bulk up a little bit. So I will do that later. Now those of you that know that I had hurt my wrist in my arm, know that it was a challenge for me. These are very, very easy to put on, but I was trying to do it with a messed up wrist. So I did get them on, and they're moving smoothly. So there is my Grow Goals Challenge Workbook for the 21-day Goals Challenge. Now, one last thing that I wanted to do was to show you how I would decorate the pages as I needed them. Okay, so I could come and decorate any one of these pages, but I'm just going to grab one that the back of, let's see, let's do the back of the commitment. No, I don't want to do that one because might want to use that one. Okay, I'm going to do this one here. Okay, and this is the Y sheet, and I'll tell you just a little bit. I believe that any goals that you have, in order to manifest them, you have to have a strong enough why, and what's your reason for it and stuff. So obviously I'm going to be writing in these areas here in the middle, so I don't want to mess up this area here. And then I did a lot of, as I was designing these, I did a whole lot of different things to try and put that why there, so I don't want to take that away. But I believe that these stickers here are really, really pretty. And so what I was thinking about doing, oh yeah, those are cute too. So what I was thinking about doing is kind of putting these in the corner. Okay, grab any kind of stickers, anything that you have that would actually encourage your, or make you, I don't know why that little leaf is like that, but okay. And so I will put that there. Now here's one of the things that I love doing. I love going off the page so it looks like it's coming there. And I will cut this little guy, and I would actually probably put him somewhere else as if he was coming off the page. No, that looks silly. Let's take that one off. Okay. Now, my printer paper was thin. That's another reason why I didn't do print back to back. And but again, I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on stuff, so I did not go and buy any more printer paper. So I just used what I had. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna come here and I'm gonna add another one of these stickers here, and I'm going to put my wrist up there. Okay, I'm gonna put that one there, and then I'm going to, there's another one, this one here. Is put that one there. Okay, a little bit off the page, but that's fine. Okay, and then I'll cut off that little extra piece to look like it's coming from there. And then to add just another color, I'm going to lift my funny looking wrist up from there and then put this one here. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, if you'll notice, all I'm doing is just adding a touch of color to this page for decoration purposes. You do not have to do this. And, you know, I was going to put this here, but then I wouldn't have room to write. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to the back, and I am going to use this for this corner. I'm just gonna put one on each corner. If I think I had another one of those, that'd be great. Okay. I don't think I have another one. Okay. Now, the reason why I like this book here is that they have the who, what, when, and where, and I can use those on my goal sheets. I love these guys here. You can add a little sprinkle or something to the page. Maybe I can add a little of that sprinkle, and all it is splatter to this corner over there. And maybe that's what I'll do in this the bottom corner here, since I can't find another. And of course I could go pick up another sticker book, but I'm trying to use this one, okay? And here's what I'm going to do. I love this one, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put this one here just to put a splatter on the page, okay? I hope you can still see that, okay? And then I like this, okay? And I'm gonna put this right here. I hope I'm not crooked, okay? Just to have another place for me to write something. It says, this one says documenting life one day at a time. And I think I'm gonna put this right here, okay? So now I just have a place to journal. I can put some thoughts here. I can put a scripture here. I could put a quote there, and I can journal here. If I need more room on my answers here, I could come to this side, and there's your day. Okay, so basically that's one of the reasons why I left my pages on the back open, so that I can do just this and add a little bit more. Allows me to spend a little bit more time, or before I even write this here, I can use this part here to kind of explore my thoughts and then place my items on this particular sheet. Okay, so this is how I plan on decorating my Goals Challenge Workbook for the 21-day Goals Challenge. If you're interested in the 21-day Goals Challenge, make sure you check that link below and be a part of it. It is so amazing. Not only will you get this workbook, but you'll get me coaching you along. You'll get accountability. You'll get a community. There's so much going on in there. And if you haven't already checked out the free vision board class, make sure you check that link as well, because there's a lot of things going on at Grow with Ralene Speaks. And so here at Ralene Creates, you know, I'm always creating something a little extra special. So you actually want to make sure that you're following all of us. If you want to be a part of our group, go ahead and join the group at Women Growing on Purpose, which is an amazing place of women empowering women So I truly hope you enjoyed this video. It has been amazing to be back here on RaleneCreates, and I truly enjoy just doing this. And I hope that if you enjoyed this video that you'll hit that bell so that you'll be notified the next time that I put up a video. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can be a part of the RaleneCreates family. And remember, as I encourage you, I encourage myself. Be blessed.